So my vision board, I want to talk about that. Thanks for everyone who's put a like on there or left a comment. And so it kind of gives you an idea, just a quick background on vision boards, what they are to me at least, and what's been effective for me and what I've seen with other people who've done them. Is you kind of put the things inside that you want to happen in like a relatively short amount of time, like about a year or so, and that you can genuinely see happening, right? In a year or so. And so over this next year, the things that I would like to see happening is the world to become more sustainable. Like basically we have more renewables supporting us, our energy needs. There's a more stable environment than what we've had these last few years. It's been kind of scary. Actually, I've been seeing climate change for over 20, just from traveling to Alaska and also seeing massive deforestation and stuff by going throughout Central America and Southeast Asia and stuff. Seen a lot of it all firsthand. It's not make-believe, guys. Okay, and then over here, travel, and I want to do a whole bunch more travel. I have that throughout the whole thing. I do want to travel a little bit more style than I have in the past. The backpacks are great and everything, but a little more style would be nice. And I can see that happening. And then with Growbot, which is kind of like in a couple of different places, grow the company that includes employees, awesome employees, and lots of them. I also still want to keep those employees working mostly remotely, just because I've been doing it for so long and I know that it works. Well, it works for me and it works for my team. Okay, and let's see here. Much more kind of like just growth, and the growth actually is along these lines right here. So this is my representation of ease and peacefulness, and then in my personal life over here with this one, and this one's family. And then, of course, my strong girls. I have these two beautiful daughters that I want to continue to grow up amazing and strong. They are already amazing and strong. I can go into how they're doing it, but, more is better when it comes to strength. Let's see here. And I don't mean just like physically strong, but like, a strong heart, a confidence, these sorts of things. A good heart and strong confidence, and feeling confident in themselves. And they're those two really well. Okay, so anyhow, work smarter, not harder. And then I would like to have a house, a lovely house, in Santa Cruz Mountains, in that area, or like around Santa Cruz. It's also just generally good. And then over here, a Tesla house, like my house here in Hawaii. I'd like for it to become with a solar roof and car and stuff. And then just in general, I want the world to become a much more utopial. Like basically we have homes that are available to everyone, that don't exclude a huge amount of the population. I think that everyone in the world, there's enough wealth in the world so that no one needs to worry about where they're living, the safety of their family. Like we should have safe, good homes with food for everybody, and then opportunities for them to excel, whether it's if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, then the schools are there for you to learn these things. And then let's see what else. For me, at least, I want lots of employees. Typically what I do is I just see something that needs to be done, and because if it's one of my team has that ability, then I just go and tell them what I need for them to do, and if they can help me with it or whatever. But it doesn't always work out, right? So I typically will jump into things and start studying and researching, and then testing, and then testing the knowledge, right? That's how you do. That's how I learn, at least. I read something, and then I'll build something to test to see if what I was thinking was correct. Usually just like copying exactly what I was learning from. If I can get that to work the way it's described, that's a big plus, and then I'll start iterating from there. That's my learning process. But I'm now growing this worldwide global giant business where I would like to have ease in my life and have time for physical training and stuff and improving my surfing. So I actually need to like not do that every time. I just need to kind of go straight to hiring experts in fields. And working with experts in fields. So that's going to be a change for me. And I think I can do that, right? That's an easy enough vision. And so this is what a vision board looks like for me, right? And so I think that's a very powerful thing. And I have this actually. I printed this out on Amazon's picture service. You can do it at Walmart or Costco or whatever suits you. I happen to use Amazon, so it's very convenient for me. This took me an afternoon to put this together. And I've been wanting to do it for a while. At one point, and a lot of times people will just get magazines and then clippings and some glue on a poster board, and that's their vision board. Done that before too. This was much nicer for me because I could search for, rather than me having to go through a whole bunch of magazines and find pictures that kind of matched what I was looking for. I just typed into the Google image search the what do you call it, the thing that I wanted, and a whole bunch of images would come up. If they were the wrong images, then I would refine my search a little bit to get the images that I was looking for, and then I would just copy them into my vision boards, like on a big poster board next to my desk. Anyhow, I hope this was informational. Hopefully that this sharing was also gave you a little bit better insight into me. Like most people, I like to be witnessed, and I appreciate you taking the time.